Let's start off with Baker Mayfield. Obviously just got moved to the Panthers. How's that move look for him? Is a change of scenery good for him?
Man, I really watched this thing play out, and for a while there, I thought he was just going to get cut and find a team he wanted to play for. But I think Carolina's a perfect spot for him. They haven't yet set on just Sam Darnold. I know Sam Darnold came over, but uh, Baker's made it to the playoffs, and for as much as we like to give him crap about it, Baker's played good in spots. And he's still a young guy. You don't just get drafted number one overall for nothing. So I think it's a good move for him. Good, place to start fresh and not have to worry about the Cleveland Brown fiasco that's going on there. Because I think, with everything going on, they rushed this situation and didn't really look to help Baker. It was always made to say that Baker did this wrong, Baker did that wrong. Man, it takes a team to, be accountable for what you do on the field. To point out one guy and just say, you guys, you did this and this is why we lost. I thought that was, irrational, and, it really just singled out one guy.
Yeah, so them trading for him, do you think he's the favorite to win the job, the starting job there over Darnold?
I think it's an open competition because you traded for both. you brought Sam Darnold in, and he may know your offense better to start with, but I think both guys are given fair chances. It's before camp even starts, so you can really provide it time for him to really grasp the playbook. It's not like he's coming in week one and you're saying, hey, if you can't get this, you can't start. Let's see these guys compete. I know they're going to get their shots in preseason games, and then we'll go from there. I don't think it's out of the question for Baker to be the starter week one.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be interesting to see. But there is one other thing I wanted to ask you about. That is, Robbie Anderson obviously came out and he went on an Instagram post and said no to Baker Mayfield rumors coming to Charlotte. Now Baker's there. Does that have any effect in the locker room? I know fans want to make a big stink about it, but do players really care? Can they bury the hatchet once they get on the same team?
I think you can bury the hatchet, but I think it takes open and honest conversations. Robbie might have jumped the gun, and he thought he was protecting Sam Darnold in a sense because he's played with him so long. But I think you have to do what's best for the team, and if the best option is Baker week one versus the Browns, we forgot to even talk about that. Like, that's going to be a heck of a game to be at. So I think you just gotta embrace all teammates. Like, we had Larry Ogunjobi just join our team. Larry, and I called Larry, and he was like, "Is it gonna be weird at all?" And I was like, "No, like, we are all focused on winning right now." And I think you have to be able to work together and just try to accomplish a common goal. To keep talking about stuff that happened in the past only holds back the team.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad you brought up the Larry O thing, because that was something I was going to ask you as a team leader. Did you feel, because obviously you knew the situation, that you needed to maybe step in and kind of bridge the gap there of, hey, it's going to be okay, we can get an introduction, get a conversation going? How much of a team leader did you feel you need to step in there?
Well, they had already signed him. It's not like they needed my permission to sign him.
Well, with Larry and Mason, though, with Larry and Mason, did you feel you needed to step in and just say, hey, guys, whatever's going on, let's forget about it?
Well, I think Larry and Mason have already talked. I haven't done anything to, work on that. But I think Larry, just the man he is, he was very open and upfront about it. He wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page and didn't want to let anything happen. And so he's been all in, and I think him just addressing it and being straightforward is huge for our team. And now we're just all focused on football.